Jesus said, "There was a man who had 2 sons. The younger son woke one morning with a restless heart. Dreams of distant cities filled his mind. Laughter, freedom, adventure, and a life without rules. He approached his father and said, 'Father, give me my share of the inheritance now.' His father looked into his eyes, sadness, worry, love all mixed together. But he did not argue. With a breaking heart, he divided the estate. The son gathered everything he owned and walked away without looking back. For a time, the distant land felt like heaven. He bought fine clothes, held banquets, surrounded himself with loud friends. Wine flowed, music played, and pride filled his heart. But Scripture says he wasted his wealth in reckless living. Money disappears faster than it arrives. One morning he woke and the purse was empty. His friends were gone, laughter vanished. Then famine came, harsh, merciless. He wandered hungry through streets once filled with joy. Finally, he found work beating pigs, animals considered unclean. Mud on his feet, hunger twisting his stomach, shame covering him like a heavy cloak. He longed to eat the pigs' food, yet no one gave him even that. In that broken place he whispered, "How many of my father's servants have food to spare, and here I am starving?" Tears mixed with dust on his face. "I will go home. I will say, 'Father, I have sinned. I am not worthy to be your son. Make me like one of your servants.'" Weak, barefoot, thinner than when he left, he began the long walk home. Every step carried fear. Fear of rejection, fear of shame, fear that the door might never open again. But something stronger than fear carried him forward, hope. While he was still far away, his father saw him. The old man had looked down that road every day, longing for this moment. When recognition hit his heart, he did not walk. Scripture says he ran. He ran with tears in his eyes, dignity forgotten, love burning like fire inside him. He threw his arms around his son, holding him as though afraid he might vanish again. The son fell to his knees. "Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. I am not worthy to be your son." But the father interrupted, shouting to the servants, "Bring the best robe. Put a ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Prepare a feast, kill the fattened calf. For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Music filled the house. Lights glowed in every room. Joy poured out like wine overflowing a cup. But outside, the older brother stood in anger. "All these years I worked for you," he told his father. "I obeyed every command. You never gave me a celebration. Yet this son wastes everything, and you honor him?" The father placed a gentle hand on his shoulder and said, "My son, you are always with me, and all I have is yours. But today we must rejoice, for your brother was lost and now is found." And the older brother stood between pride and grace, between duty and love, deciding what kind of heart he would choose. The story remains true in every generation. Some wander far, chasing freedom until they find emptiness. Some stay home but let bitterness cage their hearts. And the Father waits for both. The broken who run back weeping, and the proud who stand outside the door. Every lost child who turns home still hears the same welcome. You were lost, and now you are found. You were dead, and now you live, and heaven rejoices again.